During their conference period, Mr. Jones and Mrs. Sanchez shared with each other how they taught proportions to their students, a topic they covered several weeks ago. Both acknowledged that this can be a frustrating topic for many of their students. They both had selected the same initial problem to pose to students. If four shirts cost $112, how much will 10 shirts cost? Assume all the shirts are the same price. Mr. Jones started the conversation, observing that he spent a great deal of time thinking about what has made this difficult for his students in the past. His solution was to create a slide to display with notes that he thought would clearly explain how to efficiently solve proportions utilizing the cross multiply and divide method. He had students copy the notes down and use different colors to highlight where to place the numbers to follow the cross multiply and divide algorithm. To keep students actively engaged, Mr. Jones asked frequent questions during the note taking. After the notes were copied, he gave them some practice problems. Both students referred back to the step by step directions in their notes to successfully complete those problems. Mr. Jones concluded the class by giving students a similar problem as an exit ticket. On looking them over after school and noting that the students were very successful, he felt good that he had removed much of the frustration for the students with his clear notes. Unfortunately, that good feeling did not last. At a team meeting the following month, he expressed frustration that many students had forgotten in the past couple of weeks how to solve proportions and that some had lost their notes. He felt that he was constantly reteaching with more than a few of his students. Mrs. Sanchez reported that she took an entirely different approach. She decided against providing notes with step by step directions, which she felt led students to memorize what to do to get an answer rather than to understand the concept. Instead, she started the lesson by letting the students know that they would be learning to solve a new type of problem, that it might initially be a bit frustrating, but that she was confident they would figure it out. She reminded them that it's normal to be confused and even unsuccessful with something new. She then posed the shirts problem. To avoid monitoring student work too soon, and as a way to signal to students that she was not yet available to answer questions and provide help, she went to her desk and pretended to be absorbed in something else. Her goal was to have students rely on their group mates instead of her. When she left her desk a few minutes later to circulate and monitor progress, she asked groups to explain what they were doing. She learned that groups were using a variety of methods to solve the problem. Mrs. Sanchez then facilitated a class discussion where groups described the methods they used. She noticed excitement among the students as they connected their strategy to other groups. She then gave students a couple of problems to do that evening for practice. She told them they could use any strategy that they preferred. When she met again with her middle school team the following month, she reported that most of her students could still efficiently solve proportion problems. She also noted that she wasn't spending much time reviewing and a full reteaching wasn't needed at all.